Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you with another episode, Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up, doing well, got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place on this awesome Monday morning so you can have a great start to the day and a great start to the rest of the week. Get it started. So I want to share with you guys just something that I heard as I was listening to what I listened to and walking my dog this morning. I've shared parts of this podcast already. Again, these things are so long that I got to break them up. So it's like an hour and 37 minutes long. But it's something that I've heard already before, but I want to just go ahead and share it with you guys. I haven't shared it yet. It's just I've listened to it already. I just haven't had a chance to share it. But especially for a Monday and a start to the new week, okay? Because there's a lot of people out there that are those Monday people. I'm gonna start on Monday, people. I'm gonna get through the weekend, have fun on the weekend, and then Monday is gonna be the day where you start making some very important changes in your life. And so, in this podcast, let me share it with you guys first. So it is 1 + 1 = 2, featuring JP Donnell, Real AF with Andy Frisilla. The YouTube channel is Andy Frisilla, and then he's got these guys on here. And if you don't know who JP Donnell is, former Navy SEAL, works with Jocko. They have Echelon Front. It's a business consulting, leadership type of business, and it's really awesome stuff. I had the pleasure of listening to JP Donnell speak at a business conference not that long ago. Really powerful stuff. It's why I listen to the things that I listen to, because when you hear the stories that this former Navy SEAL shares and the things that he went through and the things that he witnessed and the things that he's gone through is just, it's insane. It puts a lot of things in perspective, at least for me, or it should for anyone that hasn't gone and done what these guys have gone and done overseas. So anyways, I'm going to share with you guys later what he talks about, all right? But right now I'm going to talk about what Sal, Andy's brother, Frisilla, says in this podcast. He says, there's a lot of people out there that are always talking about, when is it going to be my turn? When is it going to be my turn? And he drops a couple, F-bombs and some other stuff. But he's like, man, you got to make it your turn. And you got to go get it. And when he said that, and when I'm listening to this stuff, man, it's just what it is. I hear that all the time too, whether it's a student talking about wanting to win a tournament, or be a certain, get to a certain status or a certain level, because we see people all over social media, right? And especially nowadays. In my time coming up as a competitor, we had magazines to look at. There really was no social media where you could just see things as much as you see them. And with the way things are, you're always kind of looking at other people doing things, going certain places, achieving certain things, or supposedly, because a lot of people front, they fake the funk on a lot of stuff. And you're like, wow, well, I want to do that. When is it going to be my turn? I swear, when I heard this, it just captured my attention, because it's like, I hear that all the time as well. When is it going to be my turn? And it's like, man, you got to make it your turn. Like you have to decide and do. Like they're talking about what this episode is really about, is about commitment and making a decision to finally say, like, basically enough's enough. Like enough's enough. Like it's enough of, I'm gonna start on Monday. It's enough of, you're gonna wait for, something magical to happen, something great to happen, hitting the lottery, something crazy like that. It's like, man, getting up, deciding what you want to do, and then going to putting the work in to go do it. And obviously listening to this, Navy SEAL and these other guys that are successful and they have the businesses that they have. My business isn't there yet. I want to go there. So I'm going to listen to these guys talk, because they're already in that position or done things that I haven't done or things that I want to do. So I want to listen to the guys that have already been there, done that. I'm not going to go and listen, because they talk about that too. They talk about, it's like, stop following people that haven't done the things that you want to do. Like, you need to follow the people that have really done it. Not the fake people, but the people that have really done it, that have actually put in the work, that have gone through all the ups and downs and the trials and the mistakes, and follow those people, the people that have gone through that fire and that gauntlet, so to speak, and then go in that direction. Put yourself around those people. And what'll happen is you'll start making those, those adjustments and those changes, and you'll start going into that direction as well. But he's also said in this podcast, he's like, you got to get in line first. Like, when is it going to be your turn? When is it going to be your turn? Well, it'll be your turn. You just got to get up and go get in line. At least get in line. At least take a step forward in that direction and get in line. So what are the things that you've been putting off? What are the things that maybe you started and then stopped? What are the things that you just kind of came up short at, and because you felt some disappointment, didn't like that feeling of losing, and quit because of that feeling, because your ego got hurt? What are those things that you need to get back to doing and then doing, or just even start? Okay, because a lot of us have started things and then quit. And then a lot of us there's something up here that we want to do, and we got it in our mind, and we say things. Actually, I was just talking to someone about it over the weekend. We just know people, especially on social media, man. There's certain people that just love to talk, and all they do is talk. But when you look at their pages and you look at their life and the things that they said, nothing's happening. None of that stuff that they said they were going to do, or maybe they posted one video or one quote or one whatever, and then after that, it's crickets after that. Like, it's nothing. Nothing is congruent with what they post compared to what they said they were going to do. And that's why they're not doing it. So, man, when's it going to be my turn? When's it going to be your turn? Well, it's going to be your turn when you make it your turn. When you decide, that's it, man. Enough's enough. We're getting after it no matter how long it takes. And that's the other problem is people, especially nowadays, is just, we want instant results, things that happen right away. Depending on what your goal is and how big it is and what it's going to take to get there, it might take you some years to do that. I was at I thought it was Sprint, but it's T-Mobile now, but getting my phone fixed yesterday, and the guy that was helping me with my phone, because I messed it all up, I gotta get a new one. He's like, hey, you're the coach, right? Because I wear my ALVAREZ'S shirts wherever I go. And I'm like, yeah. He goes, me and my brother used to train there. He goes, we were students of yours. And I was like, really? So he's got a mask on, so I really can't see his whole entire face. But I was like, yeah, how long ago was that? He goes, probably about 11 years ago, So I just kind of looked kind of surprised. They were kids. Okay, this kid's 23, and, he trained, when he was a little kid, him and his brother. And he's like, man, you still got it going on? Everything's still good? I'm like, yeah, man, everything's great. Like, still, whatever, change location, this, that, whatever. And it's just like, it's been a long time, and sometimes when we're just in the mix doing work, doing things, we don't realize how much time has gone by until someone like that brings it to our attention. Like, you haven't seen this person in 10, 11 years. They used to be your student. We've been open 13 years. Okay. And I know when I first started, I guess you have a vision and you see something that you want to do, but you don't see how far it's going to go. And that's just basically where I'm at. Like we're just so busy actively doing things all the time that I guess, time passes by so quick that you don't realize 13 years just passed, and, you run into people. I run into people all the time with conversations like that. So whatever goal you have, if you stick to it and you're busy working on it, you won't even realize the time that it's going to take to go and get it. Because when we put it down on paper, okay, like I got notes. I'm writing down notes because I take notes when I listen to this stuff. I take down notes and then I share them with you guys. Well, let's say you got a goal, right? And you're going to do X, Y, Z, and you're going to write it down. And it's going to take however many years you think it's going to take. Well, on paper, it looks like a long time. Okay, it really does, because it's like, well, man, that's going to take 5 years. That's going to take 7 years. That's going to take 10 years to get to. You know what? When you're busy, actively busy every day, like just getting a little closer and just working on it, regardless of what's the ups and downs that are going to happen, because they're definitely going to happen. You don't even realize the time because you're just so busy, and that's what you got to do. So get busy. get actively busy every single day working on it, regardless of how long it looks like it's going to take on paper. Could be longer, could be shorter, but it definitely won't happen if, like you said, if you don't get in line. You got to get in line first. When is it going to be your turn? You got to make it your turn. And I love stuff like that because there's other things that I'm trying to do that I want to do, and I got to make it my turn. I got to get in line. I want this. I gotta go put myself in line to go get that. It's not gonna just magically happen because I want it to happen and I'm hoping it's happening, or I want the president or the government or something to give me some money or whatever, someone to come and help me do it. I gotta do it myself. So stop putting the blame on other people, other things, other whatever that might be happening, and then just get the job done, man. Look, like I said, 13 years in, it seems like I just started yesterday in my garage with like 4 students hip escaping on some duct tape puzzle mats from Sam's Club and some cheap carpet padding that I bought from Home Depot, in my garage. And we're doing what we're doing now. So you got a big goal, you got a big dream, you want something, you want it to be your turn. Get busy doing it today. Make it happen. Get rid of the people that aren't helping you. Get rid of the things that aren't helping you. Stop making bad choices, self-inflicted wounds, things that are going to put you further away from those goals that you're trying to get to from your turn, so to speak, and make better decisions, make better choices financially with your health. I'm telling you, with your health, if you start making the first thing with your health, everything else will fall in place. Care about yourself first. You have to be selfish in order for you to help other people. That sounds backwards, I know, but that's true. I'm going to take care of me first and make sure I'm on point first, make sure I'm good and I'm healthy and my mind is right first, and then I'm going to go help other people. I'm definitely putting my oxygen mask on first, like they tell you whenever you fly, and I've talked about that in many episodes. I'm going to make sure I'm breathing right first, because if I'm not breathing right first and I'm not healthy and I'm not in the best shape that I can be mentally and physically, I can't go and help my students, my family, my friends, and the other people around me. So make it your turn, make sure you're right first, but make sure you're healthy mentally and physically so that you can go and do the things that you want to do. All right, guys, make it your turn and get in line. All right, get in line. Take that first step and make it happen. Or if you fell out of line or you got out of line, get back in the dang line. Let's make it happen. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll catch you on the next one. We'll see you.